right, you have the High Commissary for Refugees. Well, refugees is a big problem in many countries nowadays. And here we come to the Square of Nations with the ITU, the International Telecommunication Union, which organizes every 4 years the biggest, it was at least the biggest telecommunication exhibition, which is Telecom. This year will be again in Geneva. Last time it was in Hong Kong for the first time, otherwise it was always organized here. This is, well, due to the situation, probably. I mean, it's very quiet, so normally it's a very big event. We will see. Pardon? Oui, pour moi ça va très bien. Oui, oui, super. And so on the right again here you see the World Organization for Intellectual Property. So here you must come when you invent something, so it's a worldwide project. And here on this square is the entry of the UN. The entry for employees. There is another entry a little bit up there for delegates and visitors. And here on this square you see this very strong symbol, which is this chair. So very often when we show the entry of the UN, people look at the chair and say, what is the chair? The chair is a symbol of this terrible problem of the landmines. So as you can see the broken chair, the broken leg, and this is a symbol because it's a problem for the chair to stand on 3 legs, and well, just I mean, for the human being staying with one or with none is a big problem, and which continues because simply the production continues. And in December there was another attempt in Oslo to gather the most countries in the world, because unfortunately many countries, and not to name the biggest, the most important countries, didn't sign, so the problem go on, and the victims are really mostly civilians, children playing in the fields, in the playgrounds. And here on the right you will see a very nice building of the 19th century, which is the International Academy of Ceramic, and the Museum of Porcelain and Ceramic, Ariane, called Ariane in honor of the mother of the Mécène Gustave Révillot, who built it to share his love for art and collection with Genevois. And on top of the hill you see the famous sign and the flag of the Red Cross. This is the International Committee of the Red Cross. And underneath there is a beautiful museum of the Red Cross retracing the history of the Red Cross from the beginning until nowadays. And on the left you have the Russian mission. Russian and Belarusian. It is really a Russian enclave on Swiss territory. There are here schools, apartments, offices, and every state member of the UN must have a representation in Geneva, which is called the mission to differentiate itself from the embassies, which are all in Bern. So embassies in Bern and missions in Geneva. On the right you have the statue of Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla. He was a Mexican priest, and thanks to him the slavery was abolished in Mexico, and is a gift of the Mexican government to the ILO, International Labour Organization, which you see on your left. You see better when you turn left. No. On the right, the WHO, the WHO, the World Health Organization, which is interesting in architecture, because can you imagine that the now it looks like a modern building, but the architect received the first prize in 1937 at the International Exhibition in Paris. And it's the same architect I will point out to you when we drive on the highway, and we will pass Vevey, where there is the seat of so the ILO again on your left. And I point out to you the seat of Nestle, built by the same architect. So on the right you have the International School of Geneva, where 10% of the population is working in the international organizations, and luckily enough there are children. So. And on the right, the European Broadcasting Union. So I have to sit down for security reasons. I stood up. Otherwise, Bernard is telling me off here. So you have a nice view here, and even better in a couple of minutes of Geneva Lake. The real name of the lake is Lake Leman, is Leman. And it is an old Celtic name meaning a lot of water in between the hills. The Lake Geneva is the biggest lake of Western Europe, and we share it with France. We have 2/3 of the lake on Swiss soil and 1/3 on French soil. On the other side, opposite, there are the two main cities, French cities of Thonon and Evian. Some of you have even drunk in the Bass Evian water. So Evian made a very good market in Thonon. Water is a bit less known only here in the region actually. So look on the right, you see this special vineyards with terraces, and we are driving here through this area which is called Lavaux, L-A-V-A-U-X, and the Lavaux region has been inscribed in the UNESCO World Heritage. And you can see it's a very special how these vineyards are composed with the terraces. And we say here that the vineyards, the vines received 3 times the sun, once from the sun, the sky, from the star, once the reflection from the lake, and once you see there are little walls because they must retain the irrigation, the water, and these walls retain the warmth of the sun. we pass above the city of Vevey. And this building on the lake has a form of almost a star. On the lake is the administrative headquarters of Nestle. The chocolate factory of Nestle is in Broc, which is underneath the Gruyere.
One of the most beautiful motorways in the entire world. So that's the Nestle one down there then, that one there. Yes, Nestle is saved Vevey, that's it. It's where the chocolate, Nesquik and all those other household names. So here we are in Gruyere, here in this lovely alpine alpine setting, I should say. These are the mountains of Switzerland, which are the cradle of so many European cultures. Many cultures of Europe can trace themselves back to these mountains, even if you consider the ancient history, and they weren't any smaller then than they are now, of course. And you imagine taking 50 or so elephants, or even more elephants, across them. Well, that's what old Hannibal did, of course. And Hannibal, whenever he would lose an elephant, legend has it that he wouldn't want to waste the flesh. He would take the liver and he would cook it with some fava beans and a nice glass of Chianti. You can already hear the alpine horn blowing in the distance. You've got the lonely goat. We're out on the hill with the lonely goat. Yodelay, 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 hey, hey. And here we are in the medieval village of Gruyere. Here's a young monk walking down the street with his parents. Very nice. So we've got the medieval atmosphere to a treat. These are even medieval species of marigold there, and a medieval version of Audi. You have a chance to buy and to taste cheese, chocolate and wine from the region. Gruyere is specifically famous for cheese, of course, particularly smelly cheese, if I remember rightly. But it's not the one with the holes in it, that's Emmentaler. So when people talk about Swiss cheese as having holes in it, they don't mean all the types of Swiss cheese. So you've got the castle there in the distance, and the road here with a shop, pain paysan and all that. So there you have the Fleur de Lis Hotel. Apparently we're going to have some lunch at the end. This is the place where you can blow your alpine horn like Little Boy Blue. Hi.
Are you going to try?
I might try it. I might try and blow the horn. Hi. So this is the. I'm going to try and get a better film of it. Right, blow, guys, blow.
Can you try it? I will make photo
Okay.
of you.
Well, you don't have to touch it. Don't touch anything because it's already filming. Okay. It's already filming. This is already filming. So
Only
just keep pointing it in that direction, and I'll go up and try. And,
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a Thank you very much.
So you are
Yep, I've been immortalised as being a hornblower. This is cowbell ringing.
It's a very big cow that has that round its neck.
I think so.
Poor thing.
Okay.
Meant something to her.
Yeah. Можно это держать немножко?
Есть.
Это уже фильмирует, да?
Да, уже фамилия.
Сколько держать надо?
Супер.
So there's a bit of the old mountain backdrop to this old medieval castle that we're going to have a quick look at, or a tour of. Still snow on the mountain tops, even though it's June. It's pretty cool up here. There's the good old church, the Église there. Chateau de Gruyere. Oh, bell ringing. Real bells this time, not just the cowbells. Here we go. Merci. We're already paid, so we'll have to go to the cash desk, which is over there if you're visiting on your own.
весь умыт был весенними ливнями, в темных оврагах стояла вода. Боже, какими мы были наивными, как же мы молоды были тогда. Годы промчались седыми нас делая, где чистота этих веток живых, только зима да метель эта белая напоминают сегодня о них. Только зима да метель эта белая напоминают сегодня о них. Час, когда ветер бушует неистовый, с новою силою чувствую я. Белые акации, гроздья душистые, невозвратимы, как юность моя. Белая акация, гроздья душистые, неповторимы, как юность моя. Утро туманное, утро седое, нивы печальные, снегом покрытые, нехотя вспомнишь и время былое, вспомнишь и лица давно позабытые, вспомнишь и лица давно позабытые, вспомнишь обильные страстные речи, взгляды так жадно и нежно ловимые, первая встреча, последняя встреча, тихого голоса звуки любимые, тихого голоса звуки любимые. Вспомнишь разлуку с улыбкою странной, многое вспомнишь. роняет сердце ласку, день и ночь кружится голова, день и ночь взволнованную сказкой мне звучат твои слова. Холодный зимний вечер мне так хочется любить. Гаснет луч вечернего заката, синевой окутаны цветы. Где же ты, желанный мой, когда-то? Где же ты, мой старый друг, где ты? Холодный зимний вечер мне так хочется любить. Только раз сегодня в этот вечер мне так хочется любить. Под лаской плюшевого пледа вчерашний вызываю сон. Что это было, чья победа? Кто побежден? Кто побежден? Все передумываю снова, всем перемучиваюсь вновь. В том, для чего не знаю слова, в том, для чего не знаю слова, была ли любовь. Кто был охотник, кто добыча, все дьявольски наоборот. Что понял длительно мурлыча сибирский кот, сибирский кот. В том поединке своей воли кто в чьей руке был только мяч, чье сердце ваше ли, мое ли, чье сердце ваше ли, мое ли, летело вскачь. Все-таки что ж это было, чего так хочется и жаль, так и не знаю, победила, так и не знаю, победила, побеждена. Побеждена.
Не говорите мне о нем, еще былое не забыто. Он виноват один во всем, что сердце верное разбито. Ах, не говорите мне о нем, не говорите мне о нем. Он виноват, что я грустна, мужчинам верить перестала, что сердцем я совсем одна, я молода, но жить устала. Ах, не говорите мне о нем, не говорите мне о нем. Зачем напомнили о нем? Былые дни уж не вернутся. Все в прошлом, прошлое, все в нем. Вот потому и слезы льются. Ах, не говорите мне о нем, не говорите мне о нем. Он виноват, но если б он задумал бы вернуться снова, забыла б горе я, как сон, не упрекнула бы я словом. Ах, так говорите ж мне о нем, так говорите ж мне о нем.
А напоследок я скажу, а напоследок я скажу: прощай, любить не обязуйся, с ума схожу или восхожу к высокой степени безумства. Как ты любил, ты пригубил погибели, не в этом дело. Как ты любил, ты погубил, но погубил так неумело. я скажу. Работу малую висок еще вершить, но пали руки, и стайкою наискосок уходят запахи и звуки, а напоследок я скажу: прощай, любить не обязуйся, с ума схожу или восхожу к высокой степени безумства, а напоследок я скажу.
Well, there you've got the Geiger Museum, H.R. Geiger. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but whether it's Gige or Geiger or what have you, but he's the guy that does all that alien art. And quite frankly, you know, it's very satanic, a lot of it. A lot of it is very, it's got devil worshipping motifs in it, and really you have to, if you want to go in there, you have to take stock of yourself, I think, before going in there. You might come out possessed if you're not careful. I hope that hasn't happened in my case. Trust that it hasn't, but time will tell, I suppose. But anyway, here we are outside again in the lovely village of Gruyere. So we go from the unwholesome back to the wholesome again. There's some flag tossing demonstrations going on down there. There's supposed to be a Tibetan museum as well that I've got a ticket for, but I can't seem to see it. Mind you, not that I'm particularly, you know, I'd rather focus on Swiss things and Tibetan things since I'm here. But it's apparently around. Galerie d'Art de la Grue, which is the crane, which seems to be the. It looked like a stalk. So. I did the cowbell thing earlier on. Hopefully we'll have been caught on film on the other camera. I'm working with two cameras today, by the way. That's a milking experiment. You can find out how to milk a cow if you want to. That's one of the attractions for today, with a model cow. How to milk the model cow. So if you're interested in milking, it'd be very interesting, easy to. Okay. Well, could you film me while I do it, because I seem to have lost contact with some of my colleagues.
Oh, for sure.
So it's filming already. It's filming already. Although it's on. Actually, it's on very low battery power, so I better do it quickly.
Okay. All I need to do is just hold it on.
Yeah, just hold it on at me.
All right. All right.
So what do I do with this?
You just squeeze it. Take it in your whole hand and squeeze it.
Whole hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
dear.
just squeeze it.
Yeah,
It works.
Is this real milk or is it?
There's milk and a bit of water. It's a bit of a mix.
Oh, like hotel milk.
Like hotel mix.
Yeah. Okay, is this all right?
Yeah, that's quite fine.
Okay. My wife will be proud of me. She did this as a girl.
Oh, I believe that.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so I'll be able to milk somebody. Or some cow. I don't mean clients or anything like that. Of course,
Well,
don't be that far from me.
Well done.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank
Have a
you.
nice afternoon. huh?
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Very nice man. Very nice man indeed. Okay, here we go with some more of the same. The good old. So Hopefully there'll be a demonstration of how to throw the flag up and down as well. Come on, let's have a flag throw. Let's have a flag throw. I can't get to the end of the battery before the flag gets on. Come on, throw it please. Too much of a wind I expect for an effective flag throw. Alexander, Moscow, Russia. Well done. Here we go. Here's a brave contender. Here we go. Right. Come on. Do something a bit more impressive than that with it. There must be.
Is that all fun like it's just that short? Oh, it's going up in the air.
Yeah, come on.
You know how to do it?
Don't be shy, do the flag throw. Come on, we're all watching. Come on, we want to see a flag throw. Okay, here we go. This is his first day by the looks of it. Oh, I think so. I don't think this is the best flag throwing demonstration that's ever been done in this city. Oh, well done. I take it all back. Whee! Well done. Excellent. The thing is, if you drop it, you become a traitor to Switzerland, and they take you off to the dungeon part of the castle, which is why only the actual tourist guide wants to do it, and not the actual tourists themselves, because they don't want to abuse the flag of this wonderful country. They don't mind abusing the alpine horn. That's not quite so emblematic, maybe. But here they are. The Gruyere cheese taste.
Red shrimp fritters.
Sorry, which one?
Red shrimp fritters.
Vacherin
Fribourgeois.
au lait cru, moyen, yeah? Could you tell me the correct way to taste the cheese? How do you go about it correctly? Le correctement pour savoir faire un fromage. What is the correct way to go about a cheese taste? Because I've done wine tasting, but I've never done cheese tasting. I don't want to look like an idiot, even though, well,
what's the correct way
to taste the cheese? Yes. How do you go about it? Do you first look at it, or?
Oh, first look.
Then smell.
Then smell.
Okay. I'm learning a lot here.
What does it smell? And then,
yes.
And then you take a little mouth.
And a little mouth. Okay.
With wine.
With wine. With white wine. Fantastic.
White wine.
So you can take with your hands, yes?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Take with your hands. Look at it,
yeah.
which is Very nice. Got a nice crust to it.
What does it look?
It looks nice. Looks bright, nice, even, firm texture. I smell it now. I'm going to film myself smelling it.
Yeah.
Nice medium smell. Not too strong. But it's got a definite, you know. And this is 3.5 months old cheese, yeah?
Yes, 3.5.
Well, very good. Excellent.
Tastes
very
good.
Yeah, it's very good. It's extremely good.
Excellent.
And then that's the same one here, yeah? No, it's different. It's thermisen.
Vachon. No, this is le lait. Ouais, milk thermisé. Yeah. The difference between these two, this one is with milk and this one is with milk thermisé.
Okay, pasteurized milk, yeah?
Pasteurized.
Okay. So the appearance of it outwardly is very similar to that one.
That seems to be the same.
The smell seems less.
And it's 3.5
Less-
months.
Less smell. The flavour
The flavor's not the same.
not the same. That was a stronger flavour. This is a creamier flavour.
Yeah.
But not so strong. I would have preferred that one.
Which one do you prefer? This one?
Of the two that I've had so far, I prefer that one, yes. It has more of the farmyard about it. So this is a Valclair. I see the tears of the wine, I see the legs of the wine. It has a fine nose, so to speak. And very sweet, very nice on the tongue. Probably quite young. Valclair, good with the cheese. And anyway, I now would like to try some of the. This is the old Gruyere. This is 14 months old, so which is old. This is hard. It's also darker. It's lighter at the edges. There is no holes in it whatsoever. There's a woody flavour, a woody smell about it. Woody. It's a very good cheese. Sorry about that. It's like old Amsterdam. Sorry about that. Excellent. It's a very good cheese. That's after 14 months. That's after 9 months. Excellent. So finally we have Swiss cheese being featured in one of my videos. The last one that I took that one in my time. The last one I haven't taken is the 9-month Gruyere, which is also very good. So for those of you who were fondue of my videos before, you'll be fondue still of this one. Terrible pun. I'm going to try the Valley wine, which is the local white wine. So very light. If I turn it, the legs of the wine are very light. Yeah, I always film things. Yeah, I do. I do.
That you've done a lot of contacts.
Yep, that's right.
Chocolate wine.
Yep, so it's
The difference between that
the fine nose, so it's very fruity. And also very sweet. Very good wine. So there's the fondue. So we're going to have fondue memories of this restaurant. This quiche is with Gruyere cheese. These are all local delicacies. So the rules of the game are this: you take the bread, you cut it into pieces, then you prod it with your fork, your fondue fork. You then put it in there, cover it with cheese. If when you take it out you lose it, if you lose it, which I didn't, then everybody else gets to say to you what forfeit you have to pay. You have to do something funny. Then what you do is, it's got to cool down a little bit. So you also take some of this meat with it, and one of these potatoes, which they have over there, and maybe a cornichon, and you eat them together. And that's basically what the Swiss fondue is all about.